Hello. Today we're going to practice punctuation and intonation. Punctuation is a written mark that is used to separate sentences and to make meaning clear. We know punctuation marks like the period, exclamation point, question mark, and comma. Intonation is the rise and fall of your voice when you read. When you read out loud, your voice rises and falls, gets higher or lower, and goes faster or slower according to the punctuation in the sentence. Intonation is important because it helps us to show emotions when we read and speak. Without intonation, we might all sound like robots. For a period at the end of a sentence, your voice goes lower and stops when you read. For example, the ball rolls down the hill. You try. The ball rolls down the hill. Very good. For an exclamation point, your voice gets a little louder and faster when you read. For example, the ball rolled down the hill. You try. The ball rolled down the hill. Very good. For a question mark at the end of a sentence, your voice goes up and gets higher when you read. Example, the ball rolled down the hill. You try. The ball rolled down the hill. Good. For a comma inside your sentence, your voice can get lower and will pause before you continue reading. For example, the ball rolled but did not go down the hill. You try. The ball rolled but did not go down the hill. Very good. Now, let's practice playing around with punctuation and intonation by having an ABC talk. We're going to have an ABC talk with our ABCs. And you can make these at home too. So let's try. ABC. DEF. GHIJ. KLMN. OP. QRST. UV. WXYZ. Let's try one more ABC talk. ABCD. EFG. HI. JKL. MN. OPQR. STU. VWXY. Z. Those are fun to make. You can make those at home and change whatever punctuation mark you want after any combination of letters. You can do 2 letters, 3 letters, or 4 letters, even 1 letter at a time. Now, for an activity, I will read sentences and then you will get some time to guess or decide before I write the correct punctuation for my intonation. So, I will say the sentence, and as I write the sentence, you will take some time to think about what my voice sounds like and what punctuation mark belongs in the sentence. Remember, there could be 2 punctuation marks. So let's try. The first sentence is, can we go with you? I will write the sentence, and then you are thinking about what kind of punctuation mark belongs in that sentence. Can we go with you? Think about it. Did you think about it? All right. What did you hear my voice do when I read this sentence? Did my voice go up? Yes. I asked a question with a question mark. Can we go with you? You can read it too. Can we go with you? Very good. As I say the next sentence, I want you to listen for my intonation and see which punctuation mark belongs in my sentence. Then I will write my sentence and you can figure out which punctuation mark belongs. The sentence is, yes, I want to go to the game. Yes, I want to go to the game. Think about that punctuation. Did you think? Did you take a guess? What did you hear my voice do when I read this sentence? Did my voice pause after the word yes? Did my voice get lower and stop at the end? Yes. I made a statement with a comma after yes and a period at the end. Yes, I want to go to the game. You try. Yes, I want to go to the game. Okay. Next sentence. We saw the Astros. What punctuation do you hear in my voice? What is my intonation doing? How do I sound? Let me write the sentence and you will think of the punctuation mark. The sentence is, we saw the Astros. What did you hear my voice do when I read the sentence? Did my voice get louder and faster as I read? Yes. I was excited that I saw the Astros, so my voice sounded excited with an exclamation point. Is that your guess? Let's read. We saw the Astros. Your turn. We saw the Astros. Next sentence. Did you have a good weekend? What do you hear my voice doing? And what punctuation mark matches my intonation, what my voice is doing? Did you have a good weekend? I will write and you will think about the punctuation mark. Did you have a good weekend? What did you hear my voice doing when I read this sentence? Did my voice go up? Yes. I asked a question with a question mark again. Let's read the sentence. Did you have a good weekend? We have that question mark and our voices go up at the end. Did you have a good weekend? Very good. A few more sentences. The sentence is, yesterday I went for a bike ride. Yesterday I went for a bike ride. Yesterday, I went for a bike ride. What punctuation mark or punctuation marks belong in this sentence? Did you hear my voice pause after the word yesterday? That was a comma. And did you hear my voice get lower and stop at the end? That was the period. Let's read the sentence. Yesterday, I went for a bike ride. Very good. The last sentence is, I cannot believe you did that. What do you hear my voice doing for that sentence? I cannot believe you did that. I will write, and you will think of the punctuation mark that matches my intonation. I cannot believe you did that. What punctuation mark do you think belongs in this sentence? What did you hear my voice doing when I read that sentence? Did my voice get louder and faster as I read? Yes. I was surprised. So my voice sounded surprised with an exclamation point. I cannot believe you did that. Very good. We have done a lot of practicing with our voices, reading punctuation marks correctly and listening to our voices to hear how they change when we read different kinds of punctuation marks. Intonation is important because it helps us to show emotions when we read and speak. Without intonation, we might all sound like robots. Listen to your voice and the voices of people around you when you read and speak so you can get better and better at using correct intonation. I hope to